Hello guys, today on People Now.
Meghan Markle declares her love for Harry with a very telling necklace.
Brand new insight from friends and family of Sherry Papini.
Hear why they want answers about her mysterious abduction.
Her daughter just had a baby. She's happy, she's healthy.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards opening up about her sister Kim, and she reveals whether or not Yolanda Hadid would ever return to the show.
We go inside Bradley and Irina's relationship and baby news this morning.
Of course I will. As a first lady of this country, I will.
Carolina Herrera says she would absolutely dress Melania Trump.
Plus, Franta joins us live this morning to kick off his new clothing line.
Woo. Good morning, guys. Welcome to People Now. We're streaming live. Great to see you. Very excited around here for Franta and all that we have coming up. Lots to get to today. Here's what you need to know and what's trending. This week's People gives an inside look into the disappearance of Sherry Papini, the California mom who disappeared for 22 days after going on a jog. And with authorities still investigating Sherry's mysterious abduction, friends and family are grappling with what she's gone through. Shasta County Sheriff Tom Boehlke tells People, "We don't know what the motive or reason was. They are not a family of means. We don't know if she was a target or if this was random." And Sherry's friend Joyce Travis tells People everyone was distraught. She was gone, describing Sherry as the friend you can't hate because she's so nice. Sherry was discovered alive on November 24th, wearing restraints, and according to her husband, Keith Papini, she was branded and covered in bruises. In a statement to People, Keith said Sherry suffered incredibly through both intense physical agony and severe mental torture. Private investigator Bill Garcia says the circumstances of Sherry's abduction point to a motive of sex trafficking. Criminal profiler John Kelly agrees, saying that her being branded is a sign of shaming and degrading. Kelly tells People this is a sadistic situation, and she somehow was able to convince them to let her go. I give her a lot of credit to be able to survive this ordeal. And Kelly says it will take time for Sherry to heal. Keith Papini telling People this will be a long road of healing for everyone. Ultimately, it was Sherry's will to survive that brought her home. Pick up the latest issue of People for more on the Sherry Papini case. Moving on to this, former NFL running back Rashaan Salaam was found dead Monday night. People was confirmed. He was 42 years old. Salaam's body was discovered in the parking lot of a park in Boulder, Colorado, according to Boulder police. USA Today reporting that Salaam's mother says police suspect suicide after finding a note. Boulder police say there were no signs of foul play and the investigation is ongoing, but would not say if weapons were found near or on Salaam. Salaam won the Heisman Trophy as a University of Colorado running back in 1994. In a statement, his former coach there said he had a happy heart. I loved being around him. He didn't take himself too seriously, and he always credited those around him, especially his offensive line. What I liked about him is that he had a sparkle in his eye. He was upbeat and positive. After winning the Heisman, Salaam was drafted by the Chicago Bears and won NFC Rookie of the Year. He played for the Bears for 3 years and briefly played with the Cleveland Browns and Green Bay Packers. On Tuesday night, the University of Colorado tweeted this: "We mourn the passing of CU Buffalo's great Rashaan Salaam and send our condolences to his family." The Chicago Bears tweeted, "Our thoughts and prayers go out to Rashaan Salaam's family, friends, and former teammates." Really sad story, Andrea.
Yes.
And you have more trending news when it comes to the royal romance.
On a lighter note.
Yes.
All right, so Meghan Markle is stylishly declaring her love for Prince Harry. The 35-year-old suit star stepped out in Toronto, Canada on Saturday, wearing a gold personalized necklace with the letters M and H on it. And guys, it really does seem like true love here, because Prince Harry, who was on a 15-day tour of the Caribbean, made a major detour just to see Markle before heading back to Britain. And the prince is said to have spent the whole day with the American actress at her home on Sunday. Now, if you want to cop Markle's jewelry style, the necklace is a Maya Brenner asymmetrical letter necklace in 14 karat gold and retails for about $240. Not too shabby. Now, this isn't the first time the couple has worn coated jewelry, though. The two have been seen regularly wearing matching beaded bracelets. And it does seem like things are getting pretty serious, because a friend of the actress recently told People that she is, quote, head over heels for Harry. And as he was on his way to see her this past weekend, Meghan cheekily displayed her colors when she shared a photo photo of her dog wearing a sweater decorated with the British flag. I see what you're doing there, Meghan. All right, guys, moving on to this. As we know by now, Bradley Cooper's girlfriend, model Irina Shayk, strutted down the Victoria's Secret runway this past week and revealed to the world her brand new accessory, a baby bump. And this week's People is diving into the surprise Mini Cooper news, with insiders close to the couple giving us details on how the two are planning their next big step. One source telling People that the duo have been living together in Cooper's California home, but they may be house hunting soon, saying they've spent as much time as possible in LA, but Bradley's house is very much a bachelor pad. It would need extensive renovations to be baby safe. The couple have been dating for a year and a half and both have booming careers, but an insider tells People Bradley and Irina both seem supportive of each other's careers. Bradley doesn't seem to mind that Irina works a lot. Lately, though, he seems more protective. Well, when the two aren't working, the source says the two, quote, mostly hang at home and that family is a priority for them both. So much so that Shayk is already close with Cooper's mom, saying Irina and Bradley's mom, Gloria, get along great. They even spend time together without Bradley. Well, so happy for these two. And man, can I say, what a good looking couple.
Great looking couple. And I got to tell you, I love the whole Mini Cooper thing.
Yeah, that's cute.
Little Mini Cooper. All right, everyone tunes into Bravo to see their favorite housewives dealing with lots of drama, but things got serious when former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Yolanda Hadid revealed that she was dealing with Lyme disease some time ago. She revealed that. Well, it continues to be a topic on the show. So when another Beverly Hills housewife, Kyle Richards, stopped by, she shared with me how Yolanda is currently doing. Watch.
She seems to be doing a lot better. She looks healthier. She told me that she was feeling better, and I'm hearing even better now. So, and she's busy with her daughter. So.
Yeah, we see her out and about with Bella and Gigi, so it seems that things are going well.
Exactly.
Do you think that she'll ever make a return to this show, or maybe even Real Housewives of New York?
I doubt that. I doubt that. I think it's really hard with what she's been going through, and she's really focused on her health, and I don't think that she has the energy physically or the time to do that right now.
Yolanda recently got a little heat for an Instagram throwback that she posted of her daughters, Bella and Gigi, in wings, saying that like dreams come true. They're little girls in the picture,
Yeah.
and because they are now, of course, actually Victoria's Secret angels. It's kind of that whole deal. Did you see the post? Do you have any thoughts about that?
I've seen the post. You know what? Honestly, like I saw the post, and as a mom, I think, oh, that's a sweet, beautiful picture. But I immediately knew she was going to get heat for it. We live in a time now where everybody's offended by everything.
Sure.
You cannot say anything. I mean, we laugh. I mean, you say one thing, and there's going to be some group that's going to come after you.
Again, glad to hear that Yolanda is doing well. Now, Kyle has been known for not always getting along with her sister, Kim Richards, who recently spent some time in rehab after her arrest back in April for public intoxication. So, when I spoke with Kyle, I had to see how her sister Kim is holding up. Listen to what she told me.
She's doing really well. Her daughter just had a baby. She's happy, she's healthy. I mean, it's so exciting. Both my sisters became grandparents this year, so it's really crazy. I mean, when I say it, I'm like, that doesn't even sound real.
Yeah.
Both Kathy and Kim, yeah.
It's incredible. Do you think being on the show, is it easier without her in some ways? I mean, there's always like that kind of, the conflict and
Right.
relationship was always
You know, someone asked me that, and and I thought to myself, it's funny because obviously it's much more difficult doing it with a sibling and you have family issues and they come out, but I could never imagine doing the show without her there.
Okay, that's a good answer. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, I guess it is the weird dynamic there, right? Like
Yeah.
You want to be close, you want to have the relationship, but you don't want to have to air it all in that context all the time.
We only want the good stuff shown. Yeah, that's not the way it works.
Not possible.
Yeah.
She's made a lot of progress, obviously, as we've kind of all charted along with her, and she's doing well now.
She's doing really well, really well.
Well, good.
She's happy, she's healthy, she's sober.
The family's
She's great.
growing and the whole thing.
So if you thought college parties could get a little out of hand, well, then you've never been to an office Christmas party. The new comedy stars everyone from Jennifer Aniston to Olivia Munn. It's our Toyota People pick of the day. It hits theaters everywhere on Friday, December 9th. And when one of the film stars, Jamie Chung, stopped by the People Now studios, she told us what it was like to work with a talented cast and be on set to film the epic office Christmas party. Watch.
I think what made Office Christmas Party so outrageous is that they had amazing improv comedians a part of the show. Sam Richardson, Rob Corddry.
What?
Kate McKinnon.
A farty cheese lady.
Well, Vanessa Bayer. I mean, the list goes on. Even Jason Bateman was improvising, and Jennifer Aniston was improvising. But because, oh, and Randall Park, because you have such a huge group, like you think you're shooting 6 pages, you know, in one day, it turns out to be like, after all said and done, it's like 10 pages. So you end up having really long days and you don't know what's gonna happen, and the story continues to evolve as you're shooting it, which makes it really crazy.
Craziest thing that happened on set?
Well, aside from having 300 extras almost every day, you can see that there's a bit of chaos towards the end of the movie. And so they built this beautiful set. Like, it looked like an interior of a building. Like, structurally, it was rock solid.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. And by the end of it, we just burned it all down. It was
Did you actually burn it down?
Yeah, a lot of it.
All right, stay with us, guys. Here why Kristen Davis thinks there's one more story left for Sex and the City fans. Plus, why is a very pregnant PETA on the floor? Max, could you please help her up? What? Oh, nope, just smile about it. Okay, that's fine. Stick around, guys.
This is Jennifer Aniston, who told people her beauty secret. It's called water. This is Julia Roberts, who confessed her $1 million beauty treatment. It's called sleep. This is Courtney, who escapes to the spa. And Michelle, who swears by good lighting. And this is Beyonce, who woke up like this. These are people's insider trading tips to beauty from the world's most beautiful people. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
Sex and the City, the one and only.
Yes.
Will we ever see our favorite 4 ladies reunite for something?
I hope so. I don't know. You know, the whole entire ride of Sex and the City has been one surprise after another surprise. We never thought we would really be a hit. We didn't think we would win an Emmy. We didn't think we would get to make one film, much less another film. I would be up for anything that Sarah Jessica and Michael Patrick King think is the right thing. I do feel inside like we're not finished. I feel like there's another story. I don't know how to tell that story. That's really not my decision, you know? But I would certainly be game. I'd be super excited.
All right, guys, our next guest has over 5 million subscribers to his YouTube channel, has penned a New York Times best-selling memoir, and even launched a record label. And then I mentioned he's 24, strapping years old. Welcome, Connor Franta.
Hello.
Strapping years old? I don't know.
Strapping.
Man, strapping 24 years. There you go. Great to see you.
If I had suspenders, it would make sense. I'm strapping.
And I'm sure at times you wear suspenders. No,
I do, you know.
So the resume's incredible. You're doing good stuff. And as I said right before we started, everyone wants to know the secret. Beyond knowing the secret of going viral and maintaining this sort of incredible fan base, I guess, was there a moment that you really knew, oh wow, I've got something here?
It was conveniently right when I moved to Los Angeles. I moved there for a summer and didn't expect to stay for, I've now been there for like 3.5 years. So I don't know if there was a secret in being in Los Angeles, but it just so happened that that's kind of my time that I blew up or whatever.
Sure. The confluence of things, the right people, the right stuff, and the audience, and everything was there.
Yeah, I guess.
I saw you over the summer at VidCon briefly, which was a really, I mean, VidCon is mind-blowing for people who've never been there. You should do it. I'm sure it'll be bigger and bigger as the years go on.
Yeah, it's insane.
I couldn't get over how many people were there, how many people were crazy about you and the other stars there. What has sort of been the craziest fan interaction that you've ever had, or maybe the most meaningful to you that really sticks out?
I don't have too many like crazy fan interactions. I mean, like crazy in the fact that I always am just happy that people show up.
Of course, right.
That's crazy. But I don't know. Every time I do these, so I'm on a tour at the moment. Every time I do meet and greets, people are always kind of tell me very intimate stories. Whether it's how my coming out video helped them come out to their parents, or whether it's a parent saying that their child used my videos to further have self-acceptance. I had a mom at my last meet and greet like just sobbed to me, and it made me so emotional. I was like, okay, I can't be here.
That's got to mean a lot to you, though. I mean, these people
yeah.
are getting deep with you right away, and what you've meant to them and helping them on their journey. That's really incredible and got to be gratifying. With all the followers, I would imagine on the flip side of that, probably hard to have any privacy. I don't know how you carve that out. And for the holidays, are you going to like unplug for a while? Like, how does that look for you?
Definitely, yeah. It's definitely a balance, and it's different for every other person because some people do daily vlogging, so they literally do not have privacy. Like their private life is their public life. But for me, I definitely have tried to figure it out. For things like the holidays, I go offline and I go kind of off the grid.
And everyone freaks out.
A little bit, yeah. If I don't tweet for 24 hours, I'm dead.
Where is he, guys?
He's gone.
Dispatch someone to the man's house. You're good friends with someone that is, I'm going to say, a best friend of our show, the one and only Dea.
Yeah, she's so great.
Just incredible. She performed as part of our People Now concert series, and she just recently received a Grammy nomination, her first, which is just incredible. We were all very proud of her. I'm sure you were as well.
I freaked out. I was texting my friend. I was like, oh my God, am I reading this correctly?
Yeah, right. It's pretty incredible. You guys have been friends for a while. How did you become friends?
So I'm friends with one of her songwriters that she writes with a lot, and yeah, it's just like how we became friends.
And have you spoken to her since the nomination?
I have not, but like, God, it's so crazy. I can't believe it.
Special message to Dea right now. I think she's watching and she wants to hear from you.
I'm very proud of you. Yeah, I'm very proud of you. And text me. Let's hang.
Yeah. We'll hang soon. We'll talk new songs. I'm gonna piggyback if that's okay.
Yes.
Dea, if that's okay.
Yeah,
something that we'd be surprised to know about Dea.
Surprised to know about Dea. The first thing that I can think of is that, the surprise to know about me and Dea's relationship is that I heard all the music way before it was out. Like the Grammy nominated song, I heard it well before it was out, and I was like, this is gonna be a hit.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Did she like?
That's a thing.
That is a thing, and it's a cool thing to be able to kind of be early on. And I would wonder, as a friend of someone in that position, is she like vetting it? Is it like, hey, what do you think?
It was more like, again, it was I'm friends with the songwriters too.
Right.
So it was just like, come into the studio, we're playing music, come listen.
Yeah.
And I went and I was like, that's a good one, that's a good one, that's a good one.
One of the many.
That one's all right.
That was okay.
Maybe that one should make the album.
Yeah. And then that one got the Grammy nomination.
Yeah.
As it turns out. I'm inputting my own narrative here. With all your accomplishments, look, you're friends with stars like Dea, and many other stars. You've had this great amount of success. All the things that you've accomplished, what are you most proud of?
I feel like one of the things that I'm most proud of to date is kind of how I've used my platform for good. So almost 2 years ago today, I posted my coming out video on YouTube, and I think that has been the best thing that I've ever done with my platform, is use it to reach people who are struggling with some sort of self-acceptance.
It's incredible. And so now you're moving forward with some new things. Your followers know that obviously you have a great sense of fashion. Look at the man, here he is.
Maybe not today. I was very monochromatic today, but
nothing wrong with monochromatic. You've got this new clothing line with Urban Outfitters, part of your Common Culture brand.
Yeah.
How did this come about, and take us through the process of that?
Definitely. So my brand, Common Culture, is collaborating with Urban Outfitters, and I've been a big fan of Urban Outfitters for a long time, and it was always kind of like the epitome of fashion growing up in small town Minnesota. So to work with them is a total dream. And it just came about maybe like 6 to 8 months ago. It was one of those things that just got us both in the room. I was like, get us both in the room and we'll figure out a way to collaborate.
And something cool is that people can kind of give back through purchasing
your clothing. Yeah, and I also connected Urban Outfitters with my charity that I work with called Glisten, which helps LGBT youth and end bullying in schools and all of that. And I connected kind of the three of us and made this like beautiful love triangle, and here we are today, and it's in stores today, and it's great.
It's so great. Before we let you go, the only thing that I wonder, and we were talking about this before, I've been watching Fargo, and you're from Minnesota. When did you lose the Minnesota accent? Do you ever channel it?
I never had it.
You never had, just a little bit, just a don't you know?
I definitely, my family members have it a little bit,
like,
but
what do they do it with? Is it like particular words?
It's more, particular phrases and words, but it's not as harsh as like Fargo, but I wish it were, because I find it very endearing and adorable.
Yeah, I'm just trying all I can to set you up to just do it once. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, Connor Franta. Something like that. That's my no?
Yeah,
not quite?
Yeah, it's quite that.
Is it decent?
Yeah, just practice.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Connor, for stopping by.
That was good.
And making sure to check out Connor's clothing line. Okay, I'll stop. Okay. It's Common Culture. It's in Urban Outfitters stores now. Thank you so much.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Great to talk to you.
This is Jennifer Lawrence in People. This is Jennifer photobombing Taylor Swift, and Sarah Jessica Parker and Liam Hemsworth. Proving that while we all love the fashion of the red carpet, it's people who steal the show. People. The details make the story.
It's that time again. The stars are on the move, and we're following them in today's edition of Star Treks.
Of course I will. As a first lady of this country, I will. Of course.
It's an honor.
It is an honor to dress the first ladies of the country. And it's something to do for United States. It's not for myself. It's for the public.
That's iconic fashion designer Carolina Herrera undressing the future First Lady Melania Trump. The Venezuela-born designer was the recipient of the Women's Leadership Award Tuesday night in New York City, and many of her famous fans and clients showed up in support, including actress Emmy Rossum.
she changed a lot about me. She changed my style, made it bolder and more colorful and more print-oriented. In fact, I often save little bits of fabric and make pillows out of them from our fittings. So she's changed a lot about me, how I approach design in general, even in terms of decorating an apartment. So she's just a wonderful, wonderful person.
And Emmy told E! on the red carpet that Carolina will design her wedding dress when she marries fiancé Sam Esmail. And considering the icon's well-known intricate designs, that wedding gown is sure to be a showstopper. Carolina's been in the high fashion world for over 35 years, but besides creating beautiful dresses, fans of the designer also say she's a genuinely warm and gracious person.
I think she's just so graceful and gracious and warm. She's an incredibly warm person, but just elegant, such elegance.
Such elegance indeed. All right, guys, moving on to some news that you will love. Watch this.
I saw it in the Toronto Film Festival and it was really a great experience. It was, you could feel the energy of the theater lift while it was on, and then even while I was driving away, there were people dancing in the streets. And even just today, hearing people have seen it 5 or 6 times, I've certainly never been a part of anything that people would want to see that many times.
I don't know if that's true, Ryan. I have definitely binged The Notebook lots of times, but luckily I will have a new film to obsess over, the musical love story La La Land. The movie has already been getting lots of award buzz for its smart script, dynamic cast, and intense musical scenes, tackling territory that Gosling admits he is not used to. The 36-year-old heartthrob talked about what it was like shooting these scenes, revealing the director often wanted it done in only one take.
Damien had hoped to shoot a lot of these big musical sequences in one take, or one shot. So, you know, a few shots at that, but to hopefully get it all in one, so that it would give the audience that feeling of, you know, that like you were watching a high wire act or something, and that it could go south at any second, which is true. And I think he was right. I think it really does invest you in a way that, you know, if you were to edit it up, it just wouldn't have the same effect.
Well, Gosling stars opposite Emma Stone with La La Land, marking the duo's 3rd film together, following Crazy Stupid Love and Gangster Squad. Well, when asked whether or not they've been keeping up with the award buzz via group texts, the pair admits they've been slacking. Take a look at this.
There's been no group texting. There's been no texting at all.
Wow. Are other movies group texting?
Do you have a phone number? Can I reach you somewhere? Or
is that how other movies are doing it?
Is that what they do? They're on group texts? No. Maybe an email chain could be good.
I think that's why we're not close.
So funny. I'm sure a group text will be started very soon. They have to. Well, if you want to check out La La Land, the film hits theaters this Friday, December 9th. Well, looks like Dancing with the Stars pro Peter Murgatroyd is feeling very tired and also very pregnant these days. But despite it all, both she and Max Markowski are getting very excited about parenthood. Max shared this adorable Instagram video on Tuesday, captioning the clip, "When queens get tired, they sit down wherever they can." Peter Murgatroyd put up a good fight, but hashtag baby Schmarkowski always wins. Hashtag 4 more weeks. Hashtag in love with this chick. Yes, the mother-to-be is only 4 weeks away. Max and Peter met on the hit ABC show Dancing with the Stars, began dating in 2012, and got engaged in December of 2015. They are expecting a baby boy in December and just recently celebrated their anniversary. Peter posted this intimate Instagram on Tuesday in honor of the big day, writing, "To my best friend, with whom I get to spend the rest of my life with, you are everything that I've always dreamed of, and I can't wait for the next 50 years where I can fall asleep beside you and fall in love all over again. Hashtag happy anniversary, hashtag in love, hashtag soon to be 3. That is adorable. We cannot wait to see their little baby in just 4 weeks, and I wonder if he will be a future dancer. Guess we'll have to see." And those are your star tracks for today.
And the Oscar goes to you. That's right. Now is your chance to get up close and personal to some of your favorite movie stars when People presents the Oscars Fan Experience Sweepstakes. You can enter to win a trip for 2 to LA and get a chance to be on the 2017 Oscars red carpet. Pretty cool stuff. Head to people.com/2017 OFE to enter. And the sweepstakes ends on December 12th.
I got a call to audition, to put myself on tape, like at home, and it was just me and my wife at home. And I did these scenes. One scene that isn't in the movie now was K2SO malfunctioning. That they went to some planet that had a magnetic charge that screwed with all electronics, and so K2 short-circuited. It was like he was drunk.
That is a bad idea. Hey, quiet.
That's Rogue One star Alan Tudyk, who is more excited than ever for everyone to see the new addition to the Star Wars franchise, which hits theaters Friday, December 16th. And he even shared how director Gareth Edwards told him he would be joining a galaxy far, far away. Check this out.
Gareth asked me to meet him for Star Wars Celebration. I met him there, and he showed me all of these things. This is what a U-wing is gonna look like. This is what this ship is gonna look like. And here we're gonna have this, we're gonna have this. And he was like, And I was like, either you're gonna kill me after this meeting because you've given me way too much information, or you're gonna give me this role. Are you giving me the role? And he said, yeah, you wanna do it? I went downstairs, ordered a cinnamon roll, and that was kind of it. I drove back home with like a sugar high.
This is Jennifer Aniston, who told people her beauty secret. It's called water. This is Julia Roberts, who confessed her $1 million beauty treatment. It's called sleep. This is Courtney, who escapes to the spa. And Michelle, who swears by good lighting. And this is Beyonce, who woke up like this. These are people's insider trading tips to beauty from the world's most beautiful people. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
All right, we did it.
We did it.
It's over.
Wednesday in the books.
In the books. Coming up tomorrow, Scott Patterson is talking Gilmore Girls, Luke and Lorelai's wedding, and if he thinks the two will have a baby. Plus, Lori Loughlin is dishing on what fans can expect for season 2 of Fuller House.
These
I'm
revival shows doing so well.
They're on fire.
I know.
Really
All right. Well, thanks for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from Connor Franta. Take it away.
Hello, my name is Connor Franta, and this is One Last Thing. The last movie that gave me the feels was actually Moonlight. I found it so adorable and so well directed, and it just made me sob, to be honest. The last song that I got stuck in my head was that Adele song, what is it called? Water Under the Bridge. I've had that song stuck in my head for some reason for like months, and I cannot get it out. And the last splurge I went on is that I go shopping a lot, so I probably just bought a ton of clothes that I didn't need. And here I am. Yep.